another view from the van with Paul from Magpie 24/7. Driving strong opinions on everything Newcastle United. Magpie 24/7. By fans, for fans.
How's everybody doing? It is Paul from Magpie 24/7 out in the van again. Still no 6 days off, no 6 minutes off for me. Yeah, another week in the world of football, which does not seem to operate in any sort of normal bubble. But yeah, what a week it's been. We've had clubs trying to break away. 6 clubs, 6 greedy owners conspiring behind the other 14 back, not to profit the game, as the Real Madrid president has come out and said, but to basically give them even more money. And the question has to be, when is enough enough? When does the greed ever end? Goodness me. And how much power does this current top six, who reckon that they are elite, yet some of them can't even beat Steve Bruce and Bruce Ball over 2 games, says Spurs. How are they controlled? Because they think that they are the big I am, this, that and the other, but they forget that not too long ago clubs like Burnley, Newcastle, every club has its day and has its period of time of dominance, and it just so happens that because they've been near the top of the league for the past couple of seasons, take it upon themselves. Because they've been taken over by a rich individual, reckon that they are above the rest of us. It's unbelievable. I can remember vividly back in the was it the 90s? Chelsea saved Stamford Bridge, literally close to going tits up. It's unbelievable, the arrogance of this lot. And they say it was for the want and the better of the game. It wasn't. It's all greed, it's all money, and like you say, they already get hundreds of millions of pounds more than most other clubs do. So when is enough enough? It just reeks to me of, like you say, a cash grab. Real Madrid, £900 million in debt, need cash. Barcelona, over £1 billion in debt, need cash. And why do they need this cash? Well, they've got lots of money already coming in, they've got lots of merchandise and stuff, but to spend the likes of 100 million on a Modric who's at 29 years old, and then you wonder why you've got debts the way that you do. You need to cut your cloth accordingly and stop trying to shaft the average fan over. And the thing is, Newcastle fans have warned about this power grab for as long as this takeover's been going on. Nobody would listen. Not Dick Master at the Premier League, not anybody else. And now those clubs that he tried to protect, and he tried to listen to everything they said, don't let them in. Don't let Newcastle into the top table, blah, blah, don't want the competition. Well, he's been backstabbed by those he seeked to protect. So yeah, Dick Master and his stewardship and his tenure at the head of the Premier League goes from one disgrace to the next. He allows the inmates to run the asylum, and you cannot do that. Anybody who isn't a complete and utter moron would know this, but clearly not Dick Master at the Premier League. Clearly bloody not. And then I hear today they've come out and said, well, we don't want to give the club points deductions because that affects the fans. Well, Wigan got 12 points deducted off for going into administration. What they were trying to do was to put all of the 92 clubs into administration, plus probably some of the rest in the Premier League. So was any thought given to that at any stage? I would say yes, a points deduction, a major points deduction, and European expulsion, and a massive fine, probably greater than the money that they were going to be getting out of this European money grab league. It has to end this cartel. It really has to end. And, you look at... I saw an article today about clubs that have been affected and had points deducted Everybody from local clubs like Darlington, Middlesbrough have had points deducted. You look up and down the country, your Burys of the world, Sheffield Wednesdays of the world, everybody has had points deducted. So why are these bunch still being treated any different? If this punishment that is dished out isn't severe, if it isn't quick, I mean, I've heard rumours today that what they're going to have is they're going to have the people who are in charge of these clubs not allowed on certain committees at the Premier League. Oh, whoop-de fucking doodah, like that does shat all. So all that'll happen is it'll be another executive from Manchester United, another executive from Chelsea. So it won't be Bruce Buck, it'll be some other one, some other minion with the same agenda to quash the other 14, to look after their own rights, and then it'll quieten down, and they will be plotting again behind everybody's back. These bunch of bastards need to be dealt with. The backstabbers, the users, and now that this has gone tits up, it's like, okay, can we come back and everything like that, everything like it was before? No. I really hope that the cat gets set amongst the pigeons with this Newcastle United takeover, and we do go there and we do become bigger and better than what we are now, and do ruffle a few feathers and do upset a few people, because that is what they need. They need bringing back down to earth. Your Chelseas, your Manchester clubs, your Arsenals. I mean, Arsenal, they're not even in the Champions League and they want to be in a European Super League. Give over, man. Like I said, Spurs couldn't even deal with Bruce Ball this season, so what are they going to do against Real Madrid and Juventus and Barcelona week in, week out? I commend them not one little bit for pulling out, because they shouldn't have done it in the first bastard place. Unbelievable. Let me know what you think about this farce that has gone on over these past couple of days. And bravo to the likes of Gary Neville for standing up to these absolute and utter bullies. Yeah, these greedy businessmen. When is enough enough? Let me know down below. I hope you're okay. Take care. Keep it tuned. And I'll speak to you later.
What is a club in any case? Not the buildings or the directors or the people who are paid to represent it. It's the noise, the passion, the feeling of belonging, the pride in your city. What is a club in any case? It's a small boy clambering up stadium steps for the very first time, gripping his father's hand, gulping at the hallowed stretch of turf beneath him, and without being able to do a thing about it, falling in love.